On this bumpy beer tasting from Medusa Brewing Company out of Hudson, Mass, I have Space Poet. Space Poet is a Belgian pale ale. It comes in at 5.5% ABV. This beer is approximately 1 week old at the time of this tasting, and this was gifted to me from One Sip. So I will leave a link at the end of this to go check out her channel. Most of you will already know it is Trish and have probably already subscribed. But if not, please do check out her channel and subscribe if you do so like. She does do Wine Day Wednesdays and stuff now. So back in the game after giving birth to baby Jack. Let's go ahead and get this in the glass. First time having anything from Medusa Brewing Company. And I don't know if I mentioned it is Galaxy hopped. It's not just a Belgian pale ale, but it's Galaxy hopped. Label art, I think I showed that. Let's get into this. I'm losing my mind. Hopefully I don't get my little bee friend back again. That was annoying in the last episode. Tried to eat me alive. Alright, with that pour, we have a nice tight white bubbled head. The body color on this beer is a nice pale gold yellow. Has a little bit of a haziness to it. But you can see shadows. Looks pretty nice though. I do like that color. It's a great color for beers. Let me give it the 6 out of 6. Start off on a good note. All right, time to go in for the aromas. The aromas on this, first thing I noticed was bubblegum. Had a huge bubblegum note. A little bit of like a lemon zest type aroma in there. They don't state that they use lemon zest or anything like that. That may be coming from the hops. But I'm also picking up on a little bit of like an herbal spice note and some like barnyard funk character in the nose as well. For the grist out of this one, I think I'm picking up on a little bit of like hay and cracker, which the hay could go along with that kind of barnyard funkiness too. So I'm going to give this, just because I don't think the hops, the Galaxy hops, especially, I think it's dry hopped, right? It just says Galaxy hopped, whatever. If it's hopped, whatever. I don't know. Should have read it. Maybe it says something. Anyways, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for the aroma. Maybe just something else coming up besides the what's probably produced by mostly the yeast in this. So anyways, going to go in for the first swig. So cheers. The flavors I'm getting. A lot more of the malt was coming through in the flavor. It's like a cracker type note. There's just a slight bit of this like banana bubblegum. So it's kind of like a juicy fruit bubblegum, but it's very, very slight. Um, oh man. It's also a little bit of like an herbal spiciness to this. Um, that's even more slight than that banana bubblegum thing going on. Um, it does have a moderate bitterness that does kind of linger on. The body on this is like a medium, and the carbonation, it's kind of on the low side, but it's just reaching into that low. So it's like a very low medium or a high light carbonation level. Um, so the flavors, I'm going to give this an 11 out of 19. The body on it's fine, 5 out of 5. My overall is this is kind of like an average go at the Belgian Pale Ale. I had another one that was really similar with the flavors, like the aromas were out there more, and then it's like the flavors are just cuddle fucked. It's my new word. Um, I don't know if you guys know, I did switch up my scoring just a little bit to kind of match up more as to how I was feeling about the beer and how the scores actually come out. Right now, it seems to be working perfectly fine with my sliding the scale a little bit. So, Medusa Brewing Company, Space Poet, Galaxy Hopped Belgian Pale Ale. Get the BuMpY 35 out of 50. That's going to land this as an average beer. So I want to thank One Sip once again. Link to her channel. Let's throw it right down. Right there. And yes, thanks very much. And thank you everybody for watching. And cheers.